Tell me, what do you see or feel in this new space?
See a lot of red.
Is it just color or is there any definition to it?
And it started out as just color, but I kind of somewhat see something.
Describe to me what you see as it's coming into focus.
Um, it kind of looks like maybe a very complex panel of maybe like a something from Star Wars, like a whole bunch of controls.
And does it feel like you're in a room with these controls?
Sort of. It feels kind of outdoors also.
Okay. Are you able to look down at your hands?
Yeah,
Describe to me, what do your hands look like?
gray and long and skinny.
Okay. And how many fingers do you have?
I think only three.
All right. And do you have a thumb?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect. And how about your feet? What do they look like?
yeah, they're very gray and long and skinny also.
And do you have anything on them or are they bare and open?
They're bare.
All right. And then how about your body? Are you wearing any clothes?
Yeah, I think I'm wearing something.
What does it look like?
It's mostly plain, but there's like a little bit of decoration at the top.
What does the decoration look like?
Like something on the edge that looks silver or gold or metal or something.
What color are your clothes?
I think they're just gray too. Everything's kind of plain.
Okay. Does it feel like you are a male or a female?
Yeah, I think I'm a male.
And so in this setting, are you alone or are there other beings with you?
Um, yeah, now that I'm looking around, maybe there's some other people here.
All right. Do they look like you?
Yeah,
And can you feel, what are you doing in this setting?
I think I'm working.
Can you feel what you are doing? What is your job?
Um, it's something kind of mundane. I think I'm just like the admin for this project that everyone's doing.
Okay. Do you know anything about the project?
It has something to do with sustainability on this planet, and like other people are doing research, and it has to do with like the plants and the planet.
All right, perfect. And does anything else on this day or in this setting stand out to you before we move forward?
Yeah, that's why it looks like we're outside because we're looking through a big window at the landscape. We're inside, but we're looking out at
Mm.
the land that we're working on.
What does the land look like when you're looking out at it?
It's pretty red and rocky. I think maybe something bad happened and we're trying to save it, or we're near
Hmm.
the end and we're trying to save the planet.
Okay, perfect. One, two, three. We've moved forward to your place of residence, and you are standing out front of it looking in. Tell me, what do you see?
It's my house and it's kind of small, but it's really cute.
Is this home in a different planet or on a ship, or where's it located?
It's on the planet and it's kind of earthen and maybe they made them out of mud or something, good stucco. It's really cute. It's like really cute decorative roof.
And you said, is this located on the planet that you are working on?
Yeah,
Okay. And is it on the surface or underground?
on the surface.
And are there other homes around?
Yes.
So let's go inside your home. And as we go inside, describe to me what you see along the way.
So comfortable and cute. It's the walls are rounded and just like all of our little homey things that we've collected here.
Mm. Like little trinkets and stuff?
Like super comfy furniture that we've built, and everything has like beautiful patterns and is very artistic and colorful.
Oh. What do the patterns look like?
There's like dots and dark colors with light colors, and I see a lot of like dark blues and dark reds. It's very
Mhm.
like warm and cozy and homey.
Perfect. Does it feel like anyone else lives there with you?
Yeah, I definitely have a family here.
All right. Or is it like a partner and children, or are you a child and your parents, or who all lives there?
Oh, I think I'm the dad.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I have a wife and kids.
Do you know how many kids?
I think two.
Do you guys have a dinner table that you sit down and eat at together?
We do. We have a beautiful kitchen and a table. And it's all earthen as well, and like carved and rounded. Window around the dinner table.
So, on the count of three, you are going to be sitting at your dinner table with your family just to get a better idea of your culture and what you eat. One, two, three. Tell me, what do you see around you?
Yeah, we're eating like pot. I don't know, like something stew, curry, something like that.
Mm.
Everybody seems really happy.
Beautiful. And how many people are at the table with you?
There's four of us.
Does anything else stand out to you in this setting about your family or the place?
I think we have a pet.
What kind of a pet?
I don't know. I can feel like there's a little critter that like hangs around the dinner table when we're eating.
Oh, okay. So we are now going to move forward to your job or occupation and see if we can understand a little bit more about that. One, two, three. Tell me, what do you see? What's going on?
I think we're having a meeting. I'm standing with some other people, and I think I'm writing something.
So are you standing with a big group of people?
Kind of, maybe a small group.
And are you back at that same place where the control room is where we started?
Yes, but we're like turned away from the control panel, and I'm taking notes for the meeting.
Okay. And you said that you are basically monitoring plant life and life sustainability of the planet.
I think they know that we're not going to make it. I'm getting this very overwhelming sense. Know exactly what they're doing. Like, I'm lower on the totem pole. I don't know everything that's happening, but I know all these scientists are working to try to fix it.
Are you able to hear, or feel what happened to the planet to make it this way?
I know it's getting hot, and yeah, it's like something with gases are shifting.
I see. And do you enjoy this job?
It seems like we're all in a lot of fear and that we're scrambling. It feels like a we're doing it because we think it's the right thing to do, but it feels like everybody's very scared and stressed at this job.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. One, two, three. You are now standing in your first important day in this incarnation. Tell me, what do you see? What is happening?
Like whatever it was that we were worried about happened, and I lost my family, and my house is my house is crumbled. I think I was in some kind of like safe room when it happened.
Oh,
And there's not that many of us.
I see. Can you tell what was it that happened?
Some kind of environmental disaster. It's like I want to say like an earthquake, but I think that's just what you know.
Hmm.
Everything's ruined.
And does anything else stand out to you? Can you tell? You said it was an earthquake, you think, or that was just part of the larger disaster?
Yeah, that was like one of the things. Like my house is crumbled, and I was sad about the house, but mostly the family.
Yeah,
I'm grieving for my family, and I have been afraid to lose them for a long time.
yeah,
And
that's understandable.
I was afraid for everyone here.
So, did very many people survive this?
No,
Mhm.
we knew it was coming, and we didn't know how to stop it.
Yeah. And you said that you survived by going into a special room?
I think it was like an accident because our office place it was like really strong because it was right next to this volatile site that we were trying to monitor and fix, and it was reinforced. So we just, because we were at work that day, we just happened to be safe.
Oh, I see. So, we are going to move forward to a different important day. 1, 2, 3. Tell me, what do you see?
And I think we're traveling off the planet to go somewhere else.
Are you in like a ship of some sort?
Yeah.
Can you feel where you might be going?
Hmm. Yeah. We're gonna go to like a neighbor planet, but it's like a totally different culture and everything. And we're not sure if they're gonna like receive us or what.
And are there very many of you on this ship?
I mean, kind of. I'm definitely not alone. There's definitely like quite a few people here, but compared to like all the people there were before, it's like not very many.
Right. And so, are you all very afraid as you're traveling to this neighbor planet?
I mean, it just feels like very unknown.
Mhm.
It's a big transition.
Yeah. So, let's move forward in this setting when you arrive to this neighbor planet. Tell me, what does it look like and what happens?
Super beautiful. It's not at all like the home planet was like rocks and plants. There's like a lot of really vast smooth surfaces. Like maybe they've built things out of more like marble type surfaces, some type of polished stone. Everything looks, it's very pretty, and there's like a lot of violet and blue, and the people here are like super tall and beautiful.
What do their features look like?
I mean, they look like humans, but they're like way more just like attractive and light. And
Mhm.
they mostly all wear long hair and like really silky clothing.
Um, are they, you said they're like light skinned?
Mm-hmm. Really fair.
And can you feel or hear the name of this planet that you've landed on?
Maybe like Solaris or something along that line. I'm not sure if that's right.
Okay, that's okay. All right, perfect. So, what happens whenever you arrive? Do they welcome you?
Kind of. They they let us stay, but like they definitely seem a little bit hesitant and nervous and mm, like a little bit looking down on us. Maybe
Okay.
like they're kind of above us a little bit.
So, do you guys stay there or do you just stay for a little while and then keep going seeking somewhere else?
We stayed here for a long time.
Okay. And does anything else stand out to you in this setting before we move forward?
Yeah, there's just like a feeling that we're not really fully accepted or kind of less than a little bit.
And how does that feel? Does it make it uncomfortable to be there?
Yeah, because there's already like a grief and a loss, and then to be somewhere so foreign and it's kind of cold, a cold emotion.
I see. So let's move forward to one more important day in this incarnation. 1, 2, 3. Tell me, what do you see?
Well, we've made kind of like a farm. They sent us out to like an area that was undeveloped, and we kind of created like a little community there. And it's somewhat isolated, but it's nice. Like it seems like we like it and we're doing okay.
Are you happy in this community or are you still feeling like you don't quite fit in there?
I feel like I'm safe now, but I have like a deep longing for my family.
Yeah. You just still really have a lot of grief and missing them a lot.
Yeah, just
Does it feel like you rebuild and have a new family, or do you just stay alone for the rest of that incarnation?
I have friends and I have sort of a family among them because we're all together all the time. And it seems like I'm like kind of happy, just getting growing old, and it seems peaceful.
Hmm.
But I just see that I had a lot of grief. It was a lot to lose.
Hmm. Yeah. So we are now going to move forward to the final day in the incarnation that we are viewing. 1, 2, 3. You are now present at the final day of the incarnation that we are viewing. Tell me, what do you see? What's happening?
I'm sitting by a lake or some kind of body of water on a bench.
And how does this scene feel to you?
And it feels like I got very old and wise and was just completely at peace with everything.
Mhm. And so, can you feel how does the soul leave the body? Is it a peaceful departure or does something happen?
Now I got very old and I knew it was coming, and I think it's like I almost just decided.
Mhm.
I had like learned everything and I felt totally at peace.
Okay, perfect. So, are you able to see the soul leaving the body?
Yes,
And what does it look like or feel like as that happens?
it feels peaceful and reflective. Like it doesn't really have any more like earthly emotions or attachments. Just calm.
Hmm. Okay. And once you're in the spirit realm, does any of the things that were worrying you or upsetting you on Earth or on that incarnation still bother you?
No,
Are you able to look back at that incarnation?
yes.
And can you understand what the mission or the goal of that incarnation was?
Yeah, something about like I like wanted to control things and I wanted them to go a certain way. And like the universe is much bigger than me.
So, was it like a lesson in going along with things and lack of control?
Yes, not trying to decide how everything should be.
Right. Okay. So, now that we're in the spirit realm, we are going to move forward and sit down at the table with your council of elders to do a life review. This is who we oftentimes consult with after an incarnation to help us understand things a little bit better. Tell me, now that you're sitting at the table with the council of elders, can you see them?
Yes.
And what do they look like or feel like?
They feel very old and they all look very different.
And can they help you understand how that incarnation relates to your current incarnation today?
Yeah, like the last minute, like panicking and fearing and trying to change things. And once they're already in motion, it's not useful.
Are they like telling you that it causes more distress than necessary?
Like, we probably we were fighting against the wrong thing. We were trying to fix the whole planet and save everything rather than just like recognize the truth. We
Oh,
knew that it was coming and we should have just like saved our families.
oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And then they showed me that because they don't want me to get into like control and panic. They want me to stay calm so I can see like the best possible solution.
Mhm. With what you're currently going through,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay. Is there any other messages that they want you to know regarding that incarnation and how it relates to your current incarnation before we move forward?
Yeah, they're telling me like I was too focused on work and that's why in this life it's so important for me to just be focused on my children and
Oh.
to not try to save like the whole world and just do what I can and focus on what's mine
Hmm.
and that the people are more important than the things.
Perfect. Thank you. Now, I know the higher self could have brought forward many different lifetimes. The first life you chose was the one where she lived on a different planet and lost her family during a big cataclysmic event. Why did you choose that life today?
In that life we was still carrying some of that pain and Her soul wanted to make different decisions from that life in this life.
And so, how does that affect her current incarnation?
Learning to actively choose the family and the people over trying to save the world or trying to have such a macro effect. And she's already gained a lot of clarity to focus on what's right in front of her versus trying to change the world.
Hmm. So, she's doing a good job of that.
Yes, and also seeing that you need to go inward to change the self, and that is a fractal. And that's the only way to really change the world.
Mm. Just change inside.
Exactly.
What was her mission or goal for that incarnation?
There was important lessons about caring for others and being a community member, one among many, with selflessness and continuing on.
Despite the hardship or the traumas that occurred.
Yes, carrying on despite the difficulty.
Hmm. And that trauma that she still carried with her into this incarnation, was she able to heal or release that during when we were doing the healing in her healing space? Is there any more healing that needs to occur?
It's healed, but she needs to keep the message where the focus should be.
Can you tell me the alien life that we went to in the past life regression? What planet did she live on that got destroyed?
Sirius, the
Okay.
planet around the star Sirius.
I see. And then when they moved to a new planet, where did they go?
We went to a space station with higher level beings.
Do
They
you
were
know what kind of beings they were?
similar to the Marians, fifth
Mm.
density beings.